Hi all, wishing you all a wholesome, delicious, and a happy day. Ayurvani, Ayurveda enlighten your life. What we read, what we see, what we listen, and what we eat, everything has its own impact to the body. Coming to food, Ahara, Ayurveda guides you on Ahara by giving you exact explanation for the questions what is food, why it is consumed, when and how much food to be taken. In addition to this, it advises the rules to be followed while taking food. Also tells about how to know whether the food is efficient enough or not, the combinations of food and its impact. To make you know about these health promoting keys, here comes Narayanan.
Thank you, Akshaya. Yes, guys, today we are going to see about a very fascinating topic the food, known as Ahara in Sanskrit. We all love food and we have our preferences and favorites, but we must know about what the food is capable of. Yeah, right from birth to death, we depend on various forms of food. It holds a huge and vital place in the life of all living beings. Before knowing about Ahara, it is certain to know about the Agni. According to Ayurveda, in our stomach we have an Agni known as Jatragni in the form of an liquid, which digests the food that we eat and produce energy that we need. About Ahara, according to Ayurveda, Ahara, Nidra, and Brahmacharya are three essential pillars of life. If, three, if these three are stable, then the health will be good. If any of those three is not stable, then health will be diminished. Also, the Harvard Medical School states that nutrition, exercise, and sleep are the three pillars of health. Types of ahara, classification based on its nature. Those are beverages, lumbatives, and linctus, the food we lick and eat, and simply eatable and masticatable. Also, food is classified into various types based on its origin and wholesomeness. Significance of ahara. A healthy ahara ensures your longevity, intellect, peaceful mind, strength, complexion, and satisfaction. There are certain criteria that should be fulfilled to take food. Those are the food should be warm. The food that we take should contain an adequate amount of ghee or oil, which imposes a proper amount of fat is essential. The food we consume should be in proper quantity according to the individual. The next meal should be taken only after the digestion of previous meal. Avoid food with incompatible combinations. The place of dining should be pleasant and well equipped. Food should not be eaten in a hurry. Long span of time should not be taken to finish a meal. An individual should be focused only on food while eating. Food should be taken soulfully and without any kind of bad moods. There are also some factors that decide the efficiency of food. Those are nature, method, combination, quantity, habitat of the food, time, rules to take food, habitat of an individual. These factors will decide the properties, quality, and the potency of the food we eat. Focusing on the important points that previously said, the quantity, time, rules, and the combinations should be considered as very important by the person who eat a particular food. First, when it comes to quantity, according to Ayurveda, food should occupy only half part of the stomach and a quarter by water and red should be empty. And the quantity of heavy food we take should be half the quantity of light food. It is very important to focus on taste as well. We know that according to modern science, we have five basic tastes. But recent research states human tongue can detect at least six tastes. As per Ayurveda, there are six tastes which should be taken in a specific proportions. Sweet should be consumed comparatively more in quantity. The proportions will also change in reference to season, place, and body conditions. It is also mentioned that to avoid excess salt, pungent, and reheated food to lead a healthy life. The optimal time and the regimens followed before eating. First, after evacuating feces and urine. Second, when you feel the mind is pleasant. Third, when all your metabolic activities are normal. Fourth, after clear belching, because belching is considered as a sign of digestion. If it is clear, it implies that digestion of the previous meal is completed. Fifth, after feeling hunger. Sixth, when the body becomes light and all your senses are working precisely. This is the most optimal time to go and have your meal. Even after all the points mentioned previously are fulfilled, it is good to eat after completing the upcoming regimens. Those are taking bath, washing hands and legs, doing prayers, and giving offerings for the ancestors and gods, giving food to guests, the children, and the teachers, feeding birds and animals. Hence, these are the optimal times and regimen to have a meal. Combination of food. Food should be of healthy and proper combination of compatible articles. For that, first we have to know the incompatible food combinations which known as Viruddhahara as per Ayurveda. Having meat of animal from marine and marshy land habitat along with black gram, milk, etc. are incompatible. Example, eating fish or prawns along with milk is extremely incompatible. Eating sour food articles or fruits along with milk is incompatible. Lotus stem with sprouted pulses is incompatible. Also, combination of any two or more substances like honey, ghee, water, oil, and marrow in equal proportions are incompatible. There are much more incompatible food mentioned in Ayurveda. To know that, please check the description box. Thank you guys. For more health, stay tuned.
Thank you for sharing this valid information, Narayanan. When the diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. When the diet is correct, medicine is of no need. Do share about your healthy and favorite food that you're taking every day by commenting in our comment box. Try to follow these guidelines while taking your food because eat healthy, live healthy. Thank you for watching. See you soon in our next video. Bye bye.